Hey, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Tasty Tuesday. Today I'm going to be making a keto everything bagel. What you'll need for this recipe is 1 3/4 cup pre-shredded cheese, 3/4 cup almond meal or flour, 2 tablespoons cream cheese, 1 medium egg, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and a pinch of salt to taste. I found this recipe on Pinterest and it is originally from Ditch the Carbs is the name of the blog. I have a link to their blog down below. You will also need like a bagel pan like this, or a donut pan, I guess. I got this from Aldi like a long time ago. And some nonstick spray, everything but the bagel seasoning. The recipe does originally call for mozzarella cheese. It's basically like a fathead dough recipe. I did do a Tasty Tuesday on that. I'll leave a link for it up in the eye. But I'm just using what I have on hand, which is the shredded Colby and Monterey Jack. So you can kind of, I mean, it's just a melty cheese. You just need a cheese that's gonna melt. Let's get started. I'm actually going to weigh out my cheese versus measuring it, just because I want my macros to be correct. So 1 3/4 cup of shredded cheese is 196 grams. And then you need 3/4 cup almond flour, or 84 grams if you're measuring it out. And then you just want to mix that in with the cheese. And you need 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. Okay, you want to microwave this on high for 1 minute. Okay, after 1 minute, you're going to want to stir as best you can. And then microwave for another 30 seconds. Alright, it's been another 30 seconds. Just want to stir again. And now you want to add your egg and your baking powder. And if you're gonna be adding salt, I'm not adding salt to mine because cheese is pretty salty. And I don't think that it really needs more salt. And I'm putting everything but the bagel seasoning on top. That's also salty. You need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And now mix it up. Okay, that looks pretty mixed up. Now you need to portion it into 6 servings. Okay, now you need to, ooh, y'all didn't see that. So now you need to separate it into 6 portions and put it into your donut pan right here, which I've already got it pre-greased. So let's see, 6, that's about half. And then what do you think, like a third, a third, a third, and a third. Yeah, it's not perfect. I could get out the scale, I could weigh it and make it like really perfect, but we're not gonna do that. This one feels bigger than the others. So as y'all saw, I got out my silicone mat. I just figured it'd be easier to work with that. You could also put down like parchment paper if you don't have a silicone mat. Or straight on your countertops and just clean your countertops afterwards. Well, and before. Okay. Let's wash my hands off. Where's my napkin? All right, now we're gonna sprinkle the everything but the bagel seasoning on top. All right, now we're gonna bake them in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes or until golden brown. Okay, it's been 30 minutes and I'm gonna take, or 30 minutes, sorry, new. It's been 15 minutes and I'm gonna take them out of the oven now. Oh, they smell good and they look even better. Look at that. I thought I was overdoing the everything seasoning, but honestly, I could probably use more on some of these, but that's okay. I can always add more seasoning like as I'm eating them if I decide to do that. Okay, so we're gonna let these cool and then we'll come back in a couple of hours and give them a taste. Okay, so they're done. They've cooled off a little bit. Here's one. Seems like they got a little bit darker as they set, but oops. The back is nice and golden brown as well. Suggestion would be to press in the everything but the bagel seasoning a little bit more, because it does seem to be falling off. Here is the inside, as you can see. Looks like a nice bread consistency. All right, let's give it a little bit of a taste. That is so good. Put a little bit of cream cheese on it. Give it a little taste. I don't understand how egg, cheese, and a little bit of almond flour can turn into bread, but it does, and it's good. I did enter in all the information into my carb manager, and it came up to be like 230 calories and 3 net carbs per bagel. So that's definitely, I mean, that's good. However you want to eat it, if you want to smear some cream cheese on it, maybe a little bit of butter, you can eat it with the sandwich. However you want to do it, I think it would come out great. This is a really great recipe. I would suggest storing your bagels in the refrigerator because of all the dairy. I'm not sure how long they would last sitting on the countertop. You could probably freeze them. I know that I've purchased these from like keto bakers that have been in the local area, and when she delivered them, they were frozen. So I know they freeze well. I know they'll last for at least a week in the refrigerator. I personally wouldn't leave mine on the counter. I'm gonna pop these in a Ziploc baggie and stick mine in the fridge. And I might actually put half of them in the freezer because I don't eat stuff like this all the time. I don't usually eat stuff like this very often because it's usually like pretty high in calories, but this isn't that bad. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this Tasty Tuesday. If you have a recipe that you would like for me to try, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.